My life was completely changed after I quit porn forever. I have went over 3 years without willingly jerking myself off, and here is how I did it so that you can just copy me and do it in your life as well. Listen up, a horse, you know what a horse is, right? Horse, everyone has seen it, everyone knows what that means. However, there is one huge difference between a horse and a human. Listen up, while we humans are weak and horses are way stronger than us, we humans have something that horses don't. And listen up, a horse can literally kill someone with one kick. In fact, that has happened by so many accidents throughout this world. You see it every single day almost. Like somebody inside the barn was just checking the horse, patting him on the back, and the horse was just boom, and he's dead. Now he's never to be seen again. However, the thing is, when you go into a meadow, when you go into a field and you see a horse and you slowly start to approach it or you start running at it, now the horse is afraid of you. The horse starts running away from you and even starts getting into that defensive state when they whoo, and you know what happens next. He starts running away. He starts running in circles. Now here is the deal. The only reason why he does that is because of fear. I heard that apparently their eyes make us seem bigger than we actually are. Whatever it is, not just humans, but anything. So that's why they are such scaredy cats, even though they have probably at least 20 human strengths within them. So let's get back to the original point. This horse is being limited by fear, even though it has all this power within him. And that's the same for you, my friend. You yourself, including I myself 3 years ago, were limited by fear. And listen up, as long as you continue to jerk off, as long as you continue to masturbate, as long as you continue to indulge into these activities every fucking day, listen, you will never ever reach your true potential within this life. And that's why you only see very few people within this world who actually have reached some certain achievement that you would like to have reached yourself. So the first step that we must do is get rid of this behavior within your life, which is masturbation. Now why? Especially as a man, why should you get rid of this? I mean, it feels so good, doesn't it? Like you wake up in the morning, you jerk one off real quick, you eat a bunch of sugar. Life is awesome, eh? But what afterwards? Afterwards you feel like shit. So what do you do now? What is going on now? You have to change. You have to change something about this, because you cannot only experience pleasure and live life. Because you cannot only experience pleasure for 3 seconds and then later suffer and then expect yourself to have a good life. So what needs to change is that you need to start perceiving gratification in a different manner, in an instant and delayed gratification. So what do I mean by this? I'm gonna tell you how I personally quit masturbation, and pay close attention because this is very important. There is only one thing that separates me from all the other failures within this life who know that they should quit, who have tried to quit, but they never seem to do it. Never. Why is that? Simple, very simple. I took massive action, speed, once I got the message into my head. Hey, bro, your life is fucked up because of this and you need to do that instead. And so the moment I watched that video, it was a video that changed my mind. It wasn't something crazy. I didn't see God coming down from the sky and telling me, Christian brother, you should definitely stop jerking off. No, I just saw a video and that's it. So I started taking action. I started speed, scattergun, always taking action, always being on the offensive. Literally, within the first 2 days, I cleaned my room completely. It was a hell of a mess, bro. Literally, spilled drinks everywhere. Just picture this, a room that looks so dark, it has a nasty rug underneath, it has a bed which literally rodents were running over it while I was working sometimes. And on top of that, there was even a place, a corner where I basically kept my trash. Now think about that, how nasty that is. And I cleaned that up within 2 fucking days. Afterwards, I hear this guy, hey bro, you should go to the gym. I start doing push-ups. Hey bro, you should start meditating. I start meditating. Hey bro, you should go and indulge into a mental health course from Yale. I do it, bro. I do it. I fucking do it. I do everything that he says. And that's why I am here and many people are not where I am. So many people will come to you and say to you, hey bro, it's just in your genetics. Hey bro, it's not your fate. Hey bro, God said that you should masturbate. Hey bro, eventually you're gonna quit. Lies! Fucking lies. You're never gonna quit until you do something about this. So right now you're absorbing this information. You're hearing me speak. You're basically following every single word I say, yet for some reason you're still watching this video and have not done shit, and then you expect yourself to quit. Well, it's not how that works. Life isn't that easy. You have to take action. So I'm gonna give you some tangible stuff that you can do right now. Listen up, the first thing I started with was meditation, if I am honest. This guy started to tell me, hey bro, these are the benefits of meditation. You get this. Okay, that's cool. And on top of that, you also get a better mental clarity, which will allow you to get more friends and more girls. And I was like, I'm down, bro. I'm down. I'm fucking down. Let's go. I start meditating 30 seconds for the first day, bro. I experienced hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was hell, bro. It was hell. Literally. I close my eyes. I try to focus on my breath and nothing happens. By the way, that is meditation. You don't have to do anything crazy. So I close my eyes. I start focusing on my breath and I notice I can't focus. I can't focus on anything, let alone my breath, because literally within those 30 seconds, at least 100 different thoughts just started flooding into the back of my head. Oh, that game I used to play, the people that bullied me at high school, this guy, that guy, blah, blah, blah. And before I knew it, I gave up. But I still went through the 30 seconds anyway. The next day I did it again, and I continued on like that for 3 months until it basically became an automatic habit. The second thing that I did was called gratitude journaling. This isn't something that you have to buy like a fancy little feather where you have to cutely dip and write. No, bro, just get a damn pen, bro, like a pen like this one, a notebook like this one, and write down yourself 5 things that you're grateful for. My 5 things when I first started, bro, you would not believe it. I would write down, I literally wrote down, I'm grateful for the table I am writing on, I'm grateful for the pen that I'm writing with. And I'm grateful also for this video that I found, and also a couple of more things. And I started doing this for 3 more months until it became automatic, and here I am today. Then the next thing, which is very important, is your body. He told me to exercise, so I started exercising. And now here is the deal with exercise. You, my friend, currently have a self-image of yourself where you perceive yourself as a failure, as a loser. So what do you need to do to change that? What do you need to do to improve? Very simple. You have to prove to yourself that you are not the same person, that you are not the loser that you were so far within this life. So what does this mean for you? What this means for you is that currently, if you look at yourself in the mirror, in fact, I encourage you, while you're watching this video, if possible, walk out of your bedroom or wherever you're watching me, or if you're sitting on the toilet, stand up real quick, go on the mirror, strip yourself naked and take a good picture of yourself. In fact, even take a picture with your cell phone. Then memorize that guy. That is your current self. Maybe you're fat, maybe you're skinny fat, maybe you're just totally skinny. Maybe you don't have any muscle mass. Maybe your face is literally drowning in pimples from the amount of acne you have. Doesn't matter. That is you. That is your current version. So what we need to do is literally pay attention, kill that guy. So how do we do that? We need to change the body. That's what I did myself. I saw myself, I had a skinny fat physique, literally everywhere I was skinny, arms, legs, everywhere, except for the stomach. So I took a good picture of myself, a good look at myself. I had a long hair back then even, and I changed. I changed, bro. I went into the gym, exercised hard, bro, every single day. 8 months later, I started getting compliments. In fact, That's exactly what happens. Before I continue on that part, these are basically the 3 habits that will save you, that will literally transform your life forever. Later on, you can try to, you can start reading books, indulging into courses, blah, 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 starting businesses. What matters now is that you take action upon these 3 I just gave you. Don't focus on anything else, just these 3 alone, that's it, nothing else. Now what happens after this? What happened for me at least, I still remember this vividly. 8 months I have been exercising, for 8 months I've been meditating, and for 8 months I've been learning and gratitude journaling. All this progress have been made, but never ever did I take a second to appreciate myself. So here I am in sports class, it's a beautiful day outside, and there I am about to dress up myself for the next class, because sports class just ended. And as I'm dressing, okay, untie the shirt, take the pants off, put the other ones on. And as I'm still naked at the top, my classmate just looks at me. Holy shit, bro. You look insane, man. He just looks at me and I'm just wondering, bro, the fuck you mean, man? The fuck you mean I look insane? And then I just look in the mirror. Bro, I literally had stone abs. A Greek god physique that I always wanted. In fact, you can even check out some pictures of me, or if I don't forget, I will edit some pictures into the video to see that I'm not lying. So brother, he started complimenting me, and after him, everyone joined in. Everyone started complimenting me. And before this, you know what was happening? The previous year, everyone was bullying me. Everyone was considering me as a nobody with a long hair, and that's it. So what changed? I changed. Then later on, a couple of months later, it's January and there is this event in my village where basically you have to go and the Pope is throwing a cross in literally cold waters, and whoever catches the cross, a bunch of men start jumping in, and whoever catches the cross, he apparently will have luck for the entire year. And so I went there. First year, I'm going there pretty much every single year now, but the first year I went, the first time, I jump in, I have already been doing cold showers for a longest while, so I could not be bothered by the cold. I didn't catch the cross. However, what I did catch was, as I was leaving outside, as I was just walking outside, I noticed something very important. One of those beautiful girls that I always looked up to, that I always pedestalized, she saw me walking shirtless home because everything was wet on me and I didn't really want to dress up in wet clothes. So I went and started walking shirtless. And she looks dazed. It's almost like she saw a magician who just hypnotized her with those ding dong, blah, blah. So she did not get hypnotized by a magician. She got hypnotized by looking at my abs, by looking at my body. And she wasn't the only one. Later on, a bunch of more instances. Eventually even got a relationship with a woman that proposed to me, that kissed me first, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? I never had this happen to me. So that's what happens. This is exactly what happens when you quit masturbation. Now here I am 3 years later, making a business out of this, making sure that people are succeeding themselves, making sure that my family is fed up, making sure that everything is working well. And why? Simply because I quit fucking jerking off. And that's it. I just quit doing the useless activity within life. And all that energy that was just wasting away now came into my possession to do whatever I want with it. So, I know it can be hard. I know. I gave you a couple of action steps. I told you that you should exercise. I told you that you should meditate and gratitude journal. I hope you've done all of them. And especially the picture one, where you took a picture of yourself. I know that it's hard. In the beginning, maybe you won't have the same motivation I had. Maybe you won't have the same speed I had. However, what you have is me. Listen up. I know how hard it can be. I know how treacherous it can be. So exactly because of that, if you need some personal support, this is only for the serious people. This isn't for everyone. Only if you're serious. Please check out the link in the description. I can and I will help you out. But only if you're serious and an action taker. Otherwise, bro, please don't click. Please. Thank you for watching, my friend, and now I'll see you in the next video. Take action.